Michaela, here
Yes.
we are holding our fifth secret seance, and we are here to decide whether the movie under discussion should be buried for all time or resurrected and considered a part of the horror canon going forward for all time. Amen.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Okay. Okay.
now, I will
I'm
say,
down.
I love that you're down. You're down for anything
Yes.
horror. I
I
love
just
it.
like I just like the candles. No, I'm just kidding. Ah ha ha. I love seances though. But yes,
Oh,
I
here
am
we
down for
are.
anything horror.
Yeah.
Horror.
Well, I will
Okay.
say, like, this movie that we're about to talk about is a little different than the previous four
How so?
because I feel like the previous four movies, like, if you do the, like, hey, have you seen blank test with,
You're
like,
right.
most horror fans,
You're
I feel
right.
like most people who are really into the genre have probably seen this
I
movie.
feel like I saw this. You're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
In
yeah.
some weird, you probably played it for me when we were teenagers, if I had to
Oh,
guess.
well, I don't know. I can't remember when I first saw this movie. All
I
I
just
know is,
remember, like I
yeah,
said, going through a whole wall of horror movies with you
uh,
and not stopping. So God
yeah,
only knows what we've
yeah.
seen.
We probably
Really.
saw some fucked up shit, dude. But like Demony, aka Demons, is one of those movies I think is like well known amongst horror people, but like I would love for it to break through so that more people outside of just like deep, deep, deep horror nerds like are aware of it,
Yeah.
personally. But I don't know if that will be our verdict. But I
Okay.
feel like the
You
first
never
four.
want me to tell you. You never want me to tell you.
No,
So
why don't we just do it? Like, Michaela, what did you think of the movie?
definitely 100% resurrect.
Okay, hell yeah.
Because if nothing else, the fucking soundtrack. What? So
You'd like
fun.
this.
I
Yeah, the soundtrack
did.
is pretty fun.
I
Yeah,
was like, I
it's
wrote
pretty
down
fun.
immediately, like, starts with
Yeah,
punks and pink
yeah,
hair.
yeah, I
Sign me
know.
up.
Yeah, it
And you know what? It
does.
ends with the punks don't stop. There's
No,
some
the
Billy
punk.
Idol in there. Oh
I
my
know.
gosh.
There's Billy
Some Rick
Idol.
Springfield.
There's
Some
some.
Motley Crue.
There's some sick Ringfield, and
Yeah.
there is Motley Crue, and there's like
Yeah.
scorpions, and there's all
Maybe. I
kinds
don't
of
know. All
weird
kinds of
shit.
weird shit. I
All kinds
love
of weird
that.
shit. Yeah,
No,
yeah,
I would
yeah.
absolutely, unlike other films that we've talked about, I would definitely put this in some sort of like movie fest or like fun time thing.
Mm.
I do
Oh,
have my
hell
notes,
yeah.
but I
Yeah,
do
yeah,
like
yeah,
it a
yeah.
lot. I
No,
did like it a
I
lot.
I always expect that you will
Also,
have notes.
full disclosure,
Oh, please.
I watched this super high and drunk, right?
Mm.
And I was enjoying it, but then I think I forgot the ending a little because when I was going back to do a little research, it was like when the
Yeah.
helicopter landed, and I was like, the helicopter?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I think I was like wasted at that point. And I was like, oh, yeah, the helicopter. It's like, so
Yeah.
the end gets a little vague. I remember
Yeah.
the final people, I know who gets away. But
Yeah.
I legit forgot the helicopter part. I was like, wow,
Yeah.
Michaela, stop drinking so much while you're
Dude, a
watching this.
random helicopter just falls through the
Okay.
ceiling. It's
It
so
is random,
random.
right? Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
super
okay.
random. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself.
Yeah, and I just want to say, I think one of the strongest cases for this being just like an iconic horror movie, especially mid 80s, is the fucking amazing practical effects, dude. Like just the
Yeah,
gore.
so good.
I mean, it's like to me an
The demons were really scary.
so good. And like
Yeah.
it to me, this is an argument for like not using digital effects in your horror movies. Like my argument, and this might be conservative and this might be Gen X, is that look, digital effects make sense in different genres, but I think they have no place in horror. I think like practical effects are always better, you know?
I agree with you. But it's also really easy to say that when you're not making a film and only have a small budget. And so when you have a smaller budget, especially, I understand because I've heard filmmakers talk about the cost of practical versus CGI sometimes. And so if you're a big person and you have a big budget, I don't really forgive you. I agree. But if you're a smaller filmmaker and you use some CGI, I actually forgive you a lot because I understand how much cheaper it might be to do some of that. I'm just saying, I'm just being the
No,
devil's
I
advocate.
love
Like,
that
if you're
I
broke,
love that you're being the devil's advocate.
if you're broke.
But okay, here's
But this was not a broke ass movie, so I agree with you.
Here's the reason why I don't understand that is so many horror movies from the 70s, 80s, and 90s were made on a shoestring budget and all had to use practical effects.
People our age also could buy houses even though they had a job as a butcher in a store.
Wait, what? What are you trying to say? What?
I'm saying the economy was different, bro.
Got it. Yeah. Maybe so.
I mean, are you living? Every single person is living paycheck to paycheck. We are on a writer's strike and a fucking actor's strike. Because people are living in poverty from not being paid.
That is specific to the current moment. But I'm just saying, like, this movie.
Because in the 70s, they had more money.
But I don't think that's
even if you had a shoestring,
true,
you could afford more. I'm saying even if you made $30,000 a year, you could afford a house. It's not that way anymore. Do you see what I'm saying?
But if you
had $10,000 to spend on special effects back in the 70s or the 80s, right? You had $10,000. That's going to go a lot further for practical effects than it's going to go nowadays.
Oh, you mean it's more expensive
because
to
we
build
talked to
that
somebody.
Shit. It's more expensive to build.
Of course
guess,
it is.
But like...
I can make special effects now. Like that's how easy it is. Like I can make
but I feel like what you're saying actually
cheap.
argues in my favor is that like it's easy to do, so why aren't more people doing it? I feel like the most effective current horror movies use practical effects. That's all I'm saying. And I will say digital blood is an offense. Digital blood is an offense. Like if you want to use practical effects to augment other shit.
I agree with you, but I'm just going to say I understand for small filmmakers and I will definitely use those things if I made a movie right now. I really would.
Yeah. I want to say for our listeners that Micaela is a way better person than me and I am an asshole and I am telling you, fuck you. If you use digital blood, you're trash. Like, that's what I'm saying. And I'm a fucking jerk, and I get it. But let's not get distracted.
Have you recently encountered a haunted doll and you can't get rid of it? Do you have an Annabelle or Chucky type situation in your home and it's ruining the quality of your life? We can help. Contact us at Doll Parts, the only company certified to handle and remove possessed or haunted dolls in the world.
I found an anatomical medical dummy, and I swear I can hear it talking to me when I'm alone. It asks me if I have the need. What the hell is that?
Let one of our experts from our global network of agencies help dispose of the psychic mannequin with little to no hassle.
I shouldn't have bought a quote slightly used sex doll on Facebook Marketplace, but I was poor and horny. Now my cock and balls are haunted by a terrible curse of words.
That was just VD. We here at Doll Parts will get to the bottom of your problems, paranormal or not.
Thanks.
I just picked up a couple Barbie dolls, for my niece, and as I was chopping their hair off, they started to chant at me in Latin. Help me, doll parts! I want my Barbies for my nieces!
I pulled off at a highway antique store, and I saw a crazy clown baby that I just had to take home. And before I knew it, my husband was trying to strangle me in the middle of the night. I think it's the doll working through him. Doll parts, help me!
I purchased an AI robot pal for my lonely kid sister. Now she's terrorizing the household with bizarre, aggressive dances and veiled threats about the end of humanity. What do I do?
We've dealt with Megan-type situations before. No sweat.
Robert the doll has escaped his class enclosure and is on a rampage of revenge.
Actually, we don't fuck with Robert the doll. Yeah, if you see the little fucker, just run. There is no stopping him. Definitely do not take his picture or video. You will be cursed like many before you. Anyway, so contact Doll Parts at Exorcist. So contact us at dollpartsexorcist.org and help you solve all your creepy haunted doll dilemmas. Except you know who.
Thank you, dollpartsexorcist.org.
Doll parts. Hope you get rid of fucking dolls.
We'll fucking burn it.
Who's Robert the doll? All I want to say is that one of the deep abiding pleasures of demons is the glorious, creative, and fucking weird practical effects that they use, especially the girl that like bursts through the screen in the movie. And like the fucking weird, like when her teeth, like the demon teeth are growing in and pushing out her own teeth and her tongue is coming out. And it's like this long vegetative stalk. And it's so fucking creepy. Like all that shit is like a dummy that they built. And it looks so
super cool
fucking
and
cool.
Super fake.
I love it. It's so
I'm just again,
but, like,
I love
that
it.
line,
I'm not
but-
arguing with you, but I'm
that's
also
what
be like, it's not like it looks good.
Yeah.
Some of it does. The teeth does, but the tongue is
I
like
disagree.
funny.
I think it looks great. But
Yeah.
oh,
I wasn't
well,
scared of the tongue.
yeah,
I was
but
just
like
that's
I
funny.
am here to say like verisimilitude is not to me a virtue. Like sometimes when things look surreal and weird and like fake, like that's beautiful to me personally, you know, like it doesn't have to look like photorealistic for me to be like, oh, that's fucking dope, you know, like if it looks kind of weird and heightened reality,
I think the difference
like,
between you and I is
I'm
I'm
here
here for
for
that,
it,
but I'm also
you
here
know?
for the other thing. Like I don't discriminate. It's like I'm here for that or the weird CGI tongue that looks super real. Like I like both equally. I really do. I like both equally. I like the tongue, but I was laughing a lot more than if it was like realistic and I was grossed
we're
out.
different.
But I loved it, and like I love that like it was just so weird. Like so it's like this girl who skips class and she gets this like she's on the subway, which is hella funny because she's so scared on the subway. Oh, I don't know. We're talking
okay,
about
so we're
it, I figured
recapping
we should
the
at
movie
least like
now.
talk about
Okay.
what the movie's about. And so like it does start on the
I
subway
love it.
with like a bunch of
Let's
punk
talk
rockers.
about it. Yeah,
And then like Lou Reed with a mask comes and gives her a ticket
it
to some
does.
shit.
Yeah,
She thinks
it
she's
does.
like, yeah. And like I love that.
It's so random. Yeah. Okay, wait. Can I say like an overarching thing? Like for our listeners, if you haven't seen Demons, like maybe you should press pause, go watch Demons and come back because we're about to spoil the shit out of it. But I want to say like the basic plot of Demons is a bunch of people get free press screenings to like tickets to go see a movie like in a theater, and then the movie like breaks through and becomes reality, and the movie, which is about people turning into demons, becomes actually real, and the people watching the movie become demons, you know. But it starts with this like basic girl, like she's pretty basic. Oh my God!
She's holding
Please
Bella
tell me.
Bartok's sheet music.
I was going to ask you if you had a relationship to Bartok. Okay, will you educate me? Because I don't know what the fuck. But okay, for our listeners, the girl who is kind of the main character of the movie, like starts the movie on a subway, and there's all these new wave punk rock people on the subway.
No,
that
she's
kind of regarding
wrote
with
bitch
like
gets scared on the train.
curiosity, because okay, so she's scared because she's like
she's
a normal
nerdy,
girl with
intelligent,
normal girl hair and
cultured
normal
nerd.
girl clothes. Yeah, Yeah.
Because basic
Okay.
people don't
She
know
is.
who Bella Bartok
So she's a
is.
college student and she's holding. Okay, so she's holding the like printed score for the piece of music
Bella.
Microcosmos
Yeah,
by
Bella Lugosi.
what's his first name? I don't know. His Bella Bartok. Okay, so who is
They're
this person
wonderful
and what's their
modern
significance?
composers who I absolutely love. That's it.
Okay.
Because they're weird and they're wonderful.
Okay, why do you love them and like what's the vibe? What's the vibe?
It's not classical music. It's definitely like dissident, energetic, dramatic music.
Okay.
Does that help?
Got it.
Yeah. And
It
so
does,
like
yeah.
all I'm going to say is this, if you tell me on a first date that you're really into Bella Bartok, I like Bella Bartok so much that I might be like, damn, you fucking nerd, you can play that. I might be like, let's go listen to you play that, and then I might fuck your brains out. Yeah.
Okay.
That's how much I like Bella Bartok. So when I
Right.
saw this girl on the train with it, I'm like, this bitch is cool. She's smart. I bet she'd like punk rock if she just could give it a chance.
Okay,
You
so
see
like
what I'm saying? So I
okay.
like her already. I like her already, even though she's scared of the pink-haired girl.
Okay, points against this character. Her name is Cheryl. That's a point against her.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, it's bad. Her name is
It's not her
Cheryl.
fault. It's not her
No,
fault.
I know it's not her fault, but like what? But you know what? Like
Go by
when
Cherry.
I was watching this, I realized like this movie is basically the same conceit as Murder Party, where like you get a random invitation to something
I was
and
gonna say.
you were okay,
Yes.
yeah.
I was like, what is your obsession with people going to random parties?
Yeah, right? But like remember I asked you during the murder party episode if you got a random invitation to go to a party, would you go? And you said no because I'm a woman and who knows what's going to happen. But if you received free tickets randomly to a yeah, you would go.
Yes.
Yeah.
To a movie? Yes,
Yeah,
of
to a
course
movie.
I would go to
yeah.
a movie.
Yeah.
Of course. I have.
Yeah.
I legitimately have done that in my life.
Have you been to many preview screenings? Because they assume it's a preview screening.
Maybe like a half dozen.
Okay.
Dude, I got to see the
that's way more
IMAX
than me.
premiere of Guardians of the Galaxy Part 2, and that
Like,
was weird.
As a preview screening?
As like a world premiere, no one's seen it yet.
Oh.
Yeah. And they gave away like bobbleheads and all kinds of shit. Yeah, it was like a first date this guy was trying to really impress me on in New York City.
Oh,
and it did
fuck.
impress me. I totally fucked his penis, so good
Oh,
job,
shit.
guy. Got
I
that
have-
bobblehead to this day.
I
Thanks,
have only been to one preview screening ever in my life. And it was for the movie Scream 2,
Wow.
the sequel to Scream. Yeah.
And you hate Scream.
No, I don't hate Scream.
Why? Okay, that's a whole nother thing. We gotta talk about Scream someday.
Okay, we got to talk about Scream.
But let's not get into it now.
Yeah, I have
'Cause
like
we'll get-
I have
No, tell me,
side
tell me,
eye
tell me.
at Scream. I have side eye. That's it. But like I enjoy them. I enjoy them.
I love it. I can't help
Okay.
it. I
All right,
love it. I
cool.
love everyone involved. I love it.
All right,
Okay.
cool. I just want to say that
I
like
love this movie too, though.
okay, so her lead character Cheryl, when her and her girlfriend, whose name is
I forgot.
Kathy. Okay, when Cheryl and Kathy decide to like skip out on class, they're like
Bad girl.
they're like Mrs. Buckles. Like, should we go to Mrs. Buckles' class? I
Yeah.
thought that was so weird. Like Mrs.
It's also such a fucking 80s thing where the teenagers who are supposed to be in college or high school look 30.
Yeah, they're fully 30.
Thank
yeah.
God.
Yeah, they're fully
Thank
30.
God that
Yeah.
changed. Because you know what?
Yeah.
I'm turning 50
Yeah,
and I look like these teenagers.
yeah.
Thank God we learned how to style ourselves differently,
yeah.
people.
Okay, but like
These
a
girls are like 45 years old going to college.
Okay, but like a random dude who's half of his face is
Poor man's
like,
Lou Reed.
but half of his face is like silver. Like
wrong.
it is a Phantom of the Opera call out.
Of course, or Phantom of the Paradiso.
Yeah, or Phantom of the Paradise, the De Palma movie, where half of his face is like a metal like mask. And he's the one who gives them the tickets to go see the movie. But he won't talk. He
freak
never talks, like a total.
He's on the spectrum.
Psycho, yeah. He's fully on the spectrum.
He's like, I don't know, I just get paid to hand these out.
Yeah.
But he's totally the poor man's Lou Reed with a mask, and he just doesn't say anything, and he hands it to her, and she thinks she's being like stalked at first, which this guy should be like, movie passes here, but no, he's all like weird and just like
he's
stalking
totally
people,
weird.
And then be like, here, movie pass.
Yeah.
But then she's like, oh, cool, because she's fucking dope and loves Bella Bartok. So she's like, I'm actually a secret weirdo.
Yeah.
But I was raised by Mormons, so cool. Give me another pass for my best friend. Right?
Can I just point out
she's a cool girl who was just raised by the wrong people. In my opinion.
You might be right.
Charge.
You might be right.
Well, I'm getting ahead of myself.
Okay.
I like this girl. I like her. She's the final girl.
She is the final girl until the very last bit of the movie where
the final part.
Yeah. But I just want to say, like, the guy who plays the Phantom of the Opera who passes out the tickets is a director of Italian horror movies. His name is
amazing.
Micaela Suave, and he made.
Oh my God! How's your last name Suave?
His name is Suave. And he made the movie, he made the Giallo movie, The Stage Fright, which is the one where the killer is a dude in an owl mask, like a full owl head that goes over his head.
Yes,
it's great. And he made the church, he made the sect, and he made Della Morte Delamore, aka Cemetery Man. So this is like a legit Italian horror movie icon. And he just plays the random dude like passing out movie tickets.
You know why he didn't say anything? Because as a director and filmmaker, he knew he would get paid less if he didn't say shit.
Oh.
Good on you, man. Good on you.
Oh my God.
Keep those budgets down.
Okay, did you clock the movie posters? So they go to the movie theater. Did you clock the movie posters? Which ones
also
jumped out at you?
IMDb didn't look at the trivia. Well, there was like a Motley Crue one, first of all, right? In the background. Wasn't there like a rock and roll one?
There's an AC/DC poster.
And I know that, that's what it was. And I know that there was like an Italian horror movie poster in the background.
There's an Argento poster for Four Flies on Grey Velvet.
I couldn't remember that. Yeah. I knew it was Argento or something, but I couldn't remember the name.
And there's also one of our favorite movies, the German Klaus Kinski Herzog version of Nosferatu is one of the posters.
I did not see that.
Yes.
I had that poster in my house for years.
Yeah. That
poster. I should have taken that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so mad I didn't take that. I found it in the trash. Did I tell you that?
No.
New York City has the best trash in the world, man. Like, it's true. I hate that place, but it had great trash.
Yeah.
I found that movie poster rolled up in the garbage.
Word. I love that.
I had it on my fridge for years. I should have taken it. I left it for my shitty roommate who said she liked it more than me.
That movie fucking rules.
Have you been injured in a cryptid-related injury? Have other lawyers laughed you out of their office after hearing your esoteric claims?
The law offices of Choot, Farf, and Trickle P are here to help.
We have over 6 years of experience helping victims of the paranormal get the compensation they deserve.
Have you ever been fired from a job because of a werewolf's curse you never asked for? We will find that filthy lycanthrope and make them pay.
Is your quality of life plummeting since meeting Bigfoot? Did a vampire steal your blood? Did the Jersey Devil leave permanent scars? Did the Wendigo destroy your mobile home?
You may be eligible for compensation.
My partner and I were camping in the Everglades when the Grinch appeared. Ripped our tent and shit in our thermos. What can we do?
We're here to help.
The Mothman flew into my windmill and broke 2 of my blades off. Then he took off without leaving a note or nothing. Try telling that to my insurance agency.
We will. Have giant mutant crabs ever given you crabs? Has a Gorgon turned your boyfriend to stone and you want revenge?
I liked him when he was rock hard, but this is ridiculous.
Hi, I'm Melba Trickleby, and I understand your dilemma. I will take your case very seriously. I was continuously harassed by the Loch Ness Monster at my summer home in Scotland. Nobody would believe me or take my restraining order seriously. That's when I started Shoot, Farf, and Trickleby. We're here for your cryptid legal problems.
Two Fresno crawlers stole my backpack and seduced my dog away into a portal. What's my next move? We'll take it from here. We've successfully retrieved 3 different species from various portals around the world. We've also successfully sued mermaids, the chupacabra, and the Mongolian deathworm. We will not give up the fight until you're properly compensated for your time, property, injuries, and soul removal.
Call us today and make those cryptids go away. One of the things I loved is like, so they get to this fucking movie theater, right? And there's this beautiful redhead.
Yeah. Oh, I have
Italian
so
films.
many.
Like, I read
Yeah, I
about
have
it.
so many.
Because I did recognize her. But why is she dressed like an elf?
She's in like a green belted, like with a white, like she's
She's
with
dressed
a
like an
white
elf.
butterfly collar and like white like cuffs. Yeah, she does look like an elf.
She looks like an elf.
Good call.
You know what? Will Ferrell
She kind of
like
does.
in the movie?
It's Nicoletta Elmi
She has the same.
For
she's
you
so
horror
hot.
fans
Oh my
at
God.
home, she's Nicoletta Elmi, who was in a bunch of Argento and Mario Bava movies when she was the little girl. She's the little girl at the end of Bay of Blood.
Yeah.
She's I think she's in Deep Red. I can't remember.
She's also in Terminator 2. No, that was someone else. Sorry, that was the black woman in it.
She
who's super hot, and
was?
she's in Terminator 2. Sorry,
Rosemary.
Yeah, I looked it up because I was
is
like, she's so
hot.
good looking.
Rosemary is she's
Oh
my
my God.
favorite
She's the best
character in the
demon.
movie,
She's
and
the
I was
best
sad.
demon.
Okay, you know how it's a cliche that black people, like the black character dies first in a movie? Like in this movie, literally the first person to become a demon is the black woman, and it's rude. It's rude.
Yes. It's
She
rude, but she
does.
looks so cool, and it's so
I
awesome that I
know.
kind of
She's
accept it
so
because I love
great.
her so much. And also, she was the only one being like, ha ha ha, I'm just going to try
Yeah,
this mask
yeah,
and have some
yeah.
fun at this dumbass thing.
Yeah.
And I can relate to that, and I
Yeah.
would be that idiot who puts
Yeah.
the mask on and gets the cut
Yeah.
on her face and turns her demon. So I love her. She's fucking
Yeah.
beautiful, and like, oh my God, she is so
she's
good
great.
and scary
She's
as a
really
demon.
good. So I just want to run it down. So
Mm.
once we get to the movie theater, there are a bunch of different characters who are there to watch the movie. Like there's a lot of people there, but there are specific.
Even a blind guy.
Yeah, so here are the characters that matter to the movie. There's Tony, who is a pimp, and he's kind of rude, but he's
so hot.
He's really hot.
Like
dude.
all deliciously hot,
Yeah.
incredible human being men.
yeah.
You're a dickhead.
Yeah,
too.
he's a African-American man. He is absolutely fucking gorgeous, but it's
He's
like
perfect looking.
slightly
Yeah.
racist that he's like a mean pimp because
Of
I was
course.
writing down in my notes like the 2 things that this movie like really like leans in on are like fucking men telling women to shut up and Coca-Cola product placement. Like those are the 2 things.
Weird.
It's
I know,
so
right?
random. And Tony is one of the dudes who's telling women to shut up constantly, but he's there with his 2 like sex worker girls, Rosemary,
Yep.
and then his other girl that kind of looks like who is the lead? Susanna Hoffs, the lead singer of the Bangles. Like
Yeah.
she kind of looks like
Totally.
Susanna Hoffs, but she doesn't have a name. Like we never learn her name.
No.
And then there's a blind man named Werner, and I couldn't tell, is the girl who's with him, Liz, the younger woman, is that his daughter or his like,
No, it's his girlfriend.
is it? Because he says later in the movie, like, my baby girl. And I was like, oh, was that supposed to be his daughter? Because later in the movie, a dude shows up and
No,
like fully starts.
heterosexual cis men are gross, and they always want to compare to especially if you hadn't noticed, she's about 30 years younger
Yeah,
than that
she
man.
is,
So
yeah.
men like to say things like baby girl and sugar
Oh,
pie
that's
and
rude.
honey and
Because
make you like men love to infantilize women.
a random man
Um,
shows up and starts fingering her, and then they go off to like make out in an alcove.
I think that was planned. That was
I
planned.
think you're right. It was like a tryst they had
As someone
planned.
who's been treacherous in their
Oh
relationships,
shit.
definitely planned.
Okay. So
What? Don't judge me.
there's the pimp, there's the
I've had dangerous liaisons.
there's the pimp and his sex workers, there's the blind man and his girlfriend. There's an old white asshole who's like, "Fuck you, whores. Shut up," to his wife and his wife.
Mhm.
There's a young couple who are making out. Their names are Tom and Hannah. There is our girl Cheryl and her friend Kathy, and then there are two fancy boys named George and
Who like
Ken who like are trying to date our girl Cheryl and her girlfriend Kathy. Okay,
Right.
I have a question for you. Are you
Okay.
ready?
Yes.
Okay. So when everyone is seating themselves before the movie has started, we are in a giant movie theater and there's a million seats that are empty. Okay. But like Ken and George decide to sit directly next to Kathy and Cheryl after having like encountered them in the lobby and like helped them like Cheryl's trying to get a can of Coke out of the Coke machine and it's like not giving it, and then George comes along and like punches it and then
Right.
gives the can of Coke to Cheryl and she's like and Kathy's like, "Fuck you guys," like, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
And then they go sit in the theater. And then George and Ken decide to sit directly next to them. Like, I thought that was really creepy. Do you agree?
I think it would be creepy if Cheryl didn't give off the vibe that she liked it.
Okay, got it.
Cheryl was obviously flirting.
Okay, got it. So
So if I was a dude who wanted to get with Cheryl, I'd be like, ugh, her friend is either like gay for her or like mad at me, and I don't care because Cheryl's cool and she flirted with me because she did, and I would probably go after her
okay.
as someone who wants to go after women.
Okay.
So like if I flirted with her and hit the Coke, like, because I kind of feel like I would be that dude who'd come up and be like, "Oh, I got this Coke for you, bitch," and then like hit the fucking thing and be slick. If her friend didn't like me, I would still be like, "Hey, can I sit next to you?" And then
But
she
they
was
don't
not against
ask.
it.
They don't ask. I'm just saying.
But they also don't seem upset about it.
Well, Cheryl doesn't. I think that like Kathy's annoyed, but Cheryl's like, and then he sits down next to her and he's like, "You can hold my hand if you want to." If
And
it
then she
gets,
does.
She does. Yeah, I know. She
So
does.
no, I don't think it's creepy. I
Okay.
think that he vibed that this girl liked her.
All right.
And like that's okay. A vibe is a vibe.
I love
like,
that.
I looked some dude today at the Starbucks in the eyes, and I knew that that was a thing, but he was kind of cute, and I was like, okay, I'll look you in the eyes because you can approach me. And then he did.
He
walk
did.
by me, and then he stopped for a minute.
Did he say hi?
No, and then he got nervous and he walked away. It was more of like a cute, nervous thing. I could tell.
So, do you know the etching that I sent you over text message is the Goya etching that is named after? So, at the beginning of the movie, when they get to the movie theater, there's this like quote somewhere in the movie theater, I forget where, that says, "The sleep of reason gives birth to monsters." And that's the name of that Goya etching that I sent you.
Yeah. It's cool.
I don't know if you did that
No, I didn't.
research. Yeah.
No, it's cool.
Oh, okay.
But I do love
Yeah, it's just like
You
a
know,
bunch
I
of
love
monster
Goya.
shit,
anyone who's seen my paintings
didn't-
know I love Goya.
I didn't know you love Goya.
I've been
Oh,
called
shit.
out
Okay.
when people look at my art. They'll be like, "Oh, you're a fan of Goya," and I'm like, "Whoa!" Like they call me out for Goya,
Oh.
Basquiat, and Francis Bacon.
Oh
Mhm.
shit. Okay. Oh, three Icon.
They're right.
Icons.
They're right. But
Okay,
yeah, I love it.
I have a question.
What?
Okay, the usherette, the redheaded usher who's dressed like an elf, her behavior during the movie was so bizarre, like walking up and down the aisles, like actively shining her flashlight into people's faces.
That's what they do.
Like, I thought that was so weird.
Isn't that what they used to do though in like the 80s and stuff? Like they used to catch you.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what they did?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's fucking weird.
It is
dude.
weird. And she would be like, "Stop making out," and it's like that's so weird. I don't.
Yeah.
The thing that was weird about the elf girl was that like she was like the one usher, but then she seems shocked as shocked as sorry, I have the hiccups, as shocked as anybody that there was something nefarious going on. I was like, you really didn't know that this was going to happen? Like, that's fucked up.
That's one of my questions is like, who owns this
The
theater?
guy, the Louis guy.
It's the Phantom of the Opera dude?
Yes.
And he like hired this girl and then she just gets fucking killed by demons and turned into a demon. She had no idea she was not in on
Yeah,
it.
it's fucked up because she was with the rest of the people being like,
That's rude.
This sucks. I will also say
Yeah.
that 1/4 of this film is stacking and unstacking chairs.
It's
I wrote that in my notes. I was like, how is like 1/4 of this film literally people stacking and unstacking chairs? You gotta just get on with it. I think that's
so
when I
true.
started to check out a little, and I was like, what? They're stacking the chairs another way? Like at least 1/4 of the plot of this film is how you stack chairs against zombies, and I was like, okay, you're losing me a little, guys. You're losing me.
Yeah.
Like, let's get to some other part besides stacking the chairs a different way.
It's so true.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's so true.
So if you're into stacking chairs,
No, but
this is a great movie.
I just want to make clear to the listeners at home, if you haven't seen this movie, that without the movie The Evil Dead, this movie wouldn't exist. It's basically The Evil Dead.
It's great. I'm just saying there's a lot of stacking chairs. Am I
No, it's like it's The Evil Dead with a lot of chair stacking.
Weird. It's like someone's like, you can rip apart this fucking movie theater in your film, and he was like, great, I'll just rip out a bunch of chairs or something. It was weird. That part was like weird.
But there is so much good gore.
So
like a woman.
So much good gore.
My God. Okay. So
when they strangle,
a woman gets her scalp ripped off.
When they strangle the couple together while they're making out, I love that scene.
Rosemary strangles.
I feel like if I had to die,
making out.
If I had to die, do it while I'm making out.
Yeah, fair.
What a way to go.
Yeah,
the last thing I did was make out with my secret lover. That's kind of hot. I could die like that.
It is kind of hot.
God knows I'd love to be choked, you know? So it would be like,
but
stop. Stop. Stop.
I kind of like
Put
being
your finger in my
choked, too.
pussy. You know, it's like, I don't know what I would do with that death.
Okay, speaking of fingers in things, the blind guy gets his like eyes gouged out with like
why bother?
lady's demon claws. Like, yeah, it's so weird. I felt so bad for that blind guy. His like eyes get gouged out. First, his like girlfriend or niece or daughter or whatever like abandons him, and he's scared.
Because why would he be jealous?
Okay, he's scared. He's scared, and he's like, "What? Where are you?" And then his eyes get gouged out by a demon, and then he's running around the theater with his eyes gouged out, and he's like crawling through the like piles of chairs with his eyes gouged out until he finally becomes a demon. It was sad for him. That's all I'm saying.
Sad, but not as sad as for someone who was sight-filled.
Sighted because they could see the scary demons.
They'd be like, oh
like,
no, I
coming.
lost my eyesight and the demons. This guy was just like, ow, my eyes hurt. And then
That's true.
That's so wrong. I should take that out of the podcast. Listen, I'm just going to say, if you're going to get your eyes gouged out, at least if they don't don't work, it's not quite as tragic.
Yeah.
And come at me.
It's not as
Come
tragic.
at me.
Yeah, that is true.
You know, if you
There's a
can't
great-
smell and your nose gets ripped off, I'm not going to feel as bad for you as for someone who makes a living like making perfumes, you know?
Okay, there's a great scene where the girl Hannah, who is a member of the teenage couple making out, gets like a guy thrown on top of her, and then he vomits blood like in her mouth, in her face, all over her body. It's fucking iconic. I love when people get blood vomited all over them.
It's so good.
It's always thrilling.
Yeah.
Do you remember the scene when the Romany old woman in Drag Me to Hell vomits the formaldehyde
Yes.
fluid all over Alison Lohman's face?
I love Drag Me to Hell.
Drag Me to Hell rules. And there's so many moments where someone vomits blood or formaldehyde over someone else's mouth. And I'm just saying, I'm a sucker.
It's the worst.
I'm a sucker for
It's
a
the
scene
worst.
where someone gets blood or some kind of fluid vomited in their mouth. I love them.
Thank you.
I love
no,
those
I'm with you.
scenes.
I'm
Yeah.
with you. I'm with
They're
you. I'm with
so
you. I'm with
good.
you. 1,000%. I don't remember that, but I'm sure it was great.
It's so good.
We have the finest recipe that comes close to your favorite dressing.
Comes close?
Here at Uncanny Valley, we use all the best ingredients to bring you a ranch dressing-like sensation. Here, try.
Why does that salad make me feel so uncomfortable?
I don't want to dip my pizza in that. It makes me queasy.
That dip straight up makes me want to cry. It's bringing out my innate fear of death.
Oh, we think you'll love it if you just try it.
I just can't get over something unnatural about this salad dressing.
Yeah, what it did to my chicken wing is a crime against nature.
Look, if you could just get past the slightly imperfect nature of UVR, we know you'll learn to love it just like the real thing.
So, what is it, vegan?
No,
Nope. I don't like it.
try it today.
Absolutely not.
Uncanny Valley Ranch. It's unsettlingly similar to food you like.
So much heavy metal. I love it. The special effects are awesome.
Yeah.
I love the demons. The only last note I wrote down is I like that the women weren't all stupid and useless.
Yeah, that's true.
And then I put parentheses drunk bar talk. Like, she can play bar talk.
Yeah,
So she's
that's
not
true.
useless.
Though,
Took charge of a lot of things, even though that main girl, Cheryl,
yeah,
kept giving up and
Yeah,
complaining
I know.
and say,
yeah.
I can't do it, I can't do it,
Yeah.
I can't do it, right?
Yeah.
And then I flashed to Lupe, our other thing, and in the apocalypse, and I was like, oh, girl, you're right. You would just slow me down. Like, that's when I realized
Yeah.
having a friend like Lupe who would be like, I can't do it,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
want to do it, would actually slow me down. And you know what, Lou?
Yeah.
Respect, girl.
Yeah.
I would just shoot you and
Yeah.
go on my way.
Yeah.
Because God damn, that girl kept, like, as much as she was a baller and a final girl,
Yeah.
why did she have to complain so much?
Yeah, she
It's
did.
like, my lord.
Dude, there's a scene. Okay, first of all, the Italians have no patience for women. That's one, especially in the 80s. And two, there's a scene, I don't know if you remember, they like break through a wall and they find like a hidden room and passageway behind the wall,
Right.
which is like a giallo trope that happens in Deep
Right.
Red, it happens in Suspiria, whatever, moving on. And then they get into the like behind the room behind the wall and they realize it's just a dead end of like brick walls.
Yeah.
And all of the women start like fucking going hysterical and screaming and crying and convulsing. And all the men are like holding them. And it was so fucking funny how like sexist the women are portrayed in this movie. It was ridiculous.
And it's like, if anything, it's the opposite.
Yeah, it was
Like, that's what's funny. And that's what I love that we've gotten to post Barbie.
Yeah.
Is that, I'm just going to start saying that.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
Because, like, women can hold it together better than anyone.
Yeah.
Listen.
They give birth, they get IUDs
Exactly.
implanted in them. Yeah.
We have people come out of us after
Yeah.
being parasites
Yeah.
for 9
Yeah.
years, which is
Yeah.
literally, I've been pregnant.
Yeah.
The creepiest thing I've ever experienced in my entire life as someone who's been abducted by aliens and seen ghosts, is feeling a person inside of your stomach.
Yeah.
It's so gross.
And there is
I love when there's body horror because women understand that in a fucking way that y'all other people can't understand. Periods and pregnancy are so disgusting all on their own.
Yeah.
That I love when they go to these places and they make it so disgusting that men are grossed out because it's like, welcome to my world, motherfucker.
I do want to point out that like there is a woman who has another being come out of her body in this movie, but it's like a demon clawing its way out of her like midsection,
so cool.
Which was one of my favorite gore practical effects. It's so cool.
No, I love. Don't get me wrong. If I could, I would do 100% practical.
Yeah, dude. It's
I
so
just want you to know. I just want you to know I am on board for that.
Yeah. Yay.
But I'm not going to vilify people.
Okay.
With very low budget.
I know.
Who I've listened to in interviews say I can't afford it. And so we went with CGI.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to say that. Yeah. Like, I'm not saying it's better. Yeah. It's never
It's not
ever
better,
better. It's never better. But if you are an independent filmmaker and you want to get your film out, I'm not going to be mad at you if you start to go a little CGI. I'm not. Yeah. Now, if you are fucking Avatar, James Cameron, I'm mad at you, and I'm not going to ever watch that movie because you could have afforded practical effects.
I went to that movie and it was a nightmare.
I never saw any of that. Never.
It's such a nightmare, dude.
See, so I'm that much of a nerd. I didn't even want to see that movie. Yeah. But if I watch Crimson Ghost, Crimson.
What are you talking about, girl?
That Del Toro thing. Was it Crimson Peak?
Oh, Crimson Peak. Oh, it's so much CGI. It looks like shit. Yeah.
But they did use practical and CGI. They did.
I want to tell you.
They did both. They put two together, and some of it looked like shit. But like honestly, I love that film. Okay. And I forgave the crappy CGI. I did. Okay. I forgave the crappy CGI just to get on with the film.
I'm gonna come out
because the practical effects in that film were so cool that I understood that maybe that it was getting to the point where the budget couldn't handle it. And I forgave it.
Okay.
It was so pretty.
I'm about to shock maybe you and all of our listeners. I'm about to say something. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Guillermo del Toro isn't shit. He's never made a good movie.
Mediocre.
He's never made a good movie. I'll tell you.
I like his movies but he's never made a favorite film.
He's never made a good.
You don't like Pan Labyrinth?
Okay, no. I don't.
It's okay.
I think it's boring. I know it's boring.
Come on.
The only
the beautiful practical effects.
I will give you the monster. The monster with its hands up with its eyes is cool.
See now, you know what's weird? I cried at that movie.
Kronos is boring. The Devil's Backbone is boring. Fucking The Shape of Water is a piece of shit garbage movie. Fuck that movie. The only Guillermo del Toro movie I've ever liked is his most recent movie, Nightmare Alley, which I thought it's a remake, but I liked that movie. I thought that was good.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, that was the only Guillermo del Toro.
I'm not
Pacific
with you.
Rim.
No.
Farts. Fart on Pacific Rim's face.
Yeah.
Fart on it.
I liked Shape of Water okay.
Okay.
It was fine. It was like I went to the movies, ate popcorn.
I thought it was racist.
Yeah, it was like, and then like Devil's Backbone. You're right. I liked Pan's Labyrinth because of the spectacle.
Okay, I will give you.
I did cry.
I will give you.
I did cry.
His second most successful movie is Pan's Labyrinth.
I hate. You know what? He did that whole like Curiosity of Cabinets thing. Huge disappointment. point.
farts.
Fucking hated it.
You want to be Black Mirror, bitch? No, you're not Black Mirror. Black Mirror is the
awful.
shit. Your shit fucking stinks, dude. Fuck
You know what?
you.
Thank God that one of your directors put on Eric Andre in one of your episodes, because the only reason I enjoyed that is to look at that hot ass motherfucker.
Who's Eric Andre? Are you talking about Andre 3000?
No.
Who's Eric Andre? The dude from fucking from what's the emergency room show?
I'm
from
in shock.
Is that from the emergency room show?
Listen, if you want to see a modern
that's Eric
take
LaSalle. That's Eric LaSalle.
If you want to see a modern corporate take on poetic terrorism, watch Eric Andre. If you wonder about dark matter, missing links, and wild lives of scientists, space updates, and cutting-edge technological breakthroughs, then this is a podcast you've been looking for.
Join hosts Micaela Superstar and Electric
And Gerbil.
Shut up, Gerbil!
for a drink and a savvy science conversation that gives you fuel for your nerdiest discourse and jokes you can't wait to rip off.
Check out our website at thebluntletters.com, our new home on the interwebs for all things blunt letters.
Follow us and subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts, including Apple Podcasts.
Fancy. The Blunt Letters Podcast, subversively nerdy.
No. But I want to say two last things about this movie and then ask you if there's anything else you want to say about this movie. One, do you remember first of all, there's like random cutaways to these four like punk rockers driving around the city in their car.
Love.
And then they eventually coincide with the regular movie. And there's this one moment where like the lead hooligan, whose name is Ripper, like is like, I'll fucking fuck you up to one of his like guy friends, and the guy friend is like, yes, serve, like that's Rambo talking, be violent, baby. And I thought that was so funny. I was like, LOLing.
I actually really like that scene.
And-
so I found out that that scene where they like lose the cocaine and it's all over the car,
Yeah.
that was actually
Yeah.
banned in a lot of countries. They wouldn't they
Really?
wouldn't show the cocaine scene in many countries. So
That's so funny.
I love
because
that
the
scene,
product placement.
and
The product placement for Coca-Cola is so overt, but then they're like snorting Coke out of a can of Coca-Cola, which is like kind of smart because they're driving around and like
I was
what
like,
cop
oh
is
my
going to be
God,
like.
new fucking
Yeah,
thing
it's
I'm gonna
really
do
smart.
next time I do drugs. You guys
Yeah,
are brilliant.
It was really smart. Good job. But then a moment that I thought you would appreciate is that they're in an alley, like sitting there kind of snorting Coke and hanging out, and then the cops show up, and one of them pushes the cops and goes, all pigs suck, and they go running off into the alley. I thought you would like that. Yeah, I thought you would like that.
I actually
Yeah, it was
also
very
like, I know I hated it, but like I love the scene where they're like I have been there, where you're like, oh no, we spilled the drugs, and you're like collecting the drugs. And then that one dude's like, "Ooh, I'm gonna like fuck with you with your nipples." And, like I was like, "That's
scrape
so
razor over your
I
nipple."
love that.
Yeah,
I was like, "Oh my God, you guys!" Like, oh my God.
Yeah, it was kinky.
It's so
it was very
kinky.
kinky.
So I loved that part. So yeah, I loved it. And the fucking special effects were so fucking cool. I was like,
so good.
I was not bored at all. And then they get away, and I love that the end is like, oh, the world's ending, but like let's just try to find some place where we can like
and then our girl Kathy turns into a demon at the end and gets pushed out of the car. Like, what a downer.
I know. I'd be so sad. But then I think of Lupe, where she's like, I'd slow you down. And I'm like, you're right. I'll push you right out of the car.
Okay. But I want to say I was thinking of you because I timed it, and it takes 10 minutes for them to get to the movie theater. And then the kind of good stuff starts happening. And then it's 20 minutes into the movie before the first demon arrives. So like they get to it pretty quickly. And so for someone with a short attention span, which you've come out as saying you have, they get to it pretty fast.
I loved it. Yeah. No, I was not bored.
Yeah.
I love the special effects. Again, I'm going on record. I prefer practical effects.
Practical, baby.
And yeah, if I
it's
made a
good
movie,
stuff.
sure, it'd probably be like I'd rather do crappy practical than like CGI. But I'm not.
Same.
But I will never, at this point, after hearing the interviews and all this stuff I've heard from independent filmmakers, I will never ever shit on someone for using CGI.
So if their budget is higher than $2 million, then they're still using digital blood.
If your fucking budget's above 100,000, I'm like, fuck you. But like, have you seen
okay,
Birdemic?
thank you.
Did you see
Thank
Birdemic?
you.
We did a whole show about Birdemic. It's a terrible it's a terrible
I don't
movie,
have time
but
for
I'm not
that
gonna
shit.
fault them for using CGI. Yeah. See what I'm saying?
No, me neither. But I don't have time for like so bad it's good. Like I don't believe in so bad it's good for horror. Like Troll 2, fuck that movie. That movie sucks. And I have no respect for it. None.
So when I was interviewing this person, he knew people who literally involved with Birdemic, so I mean, it's better than just being into sports. I'll say that.
Okay.
Like you could have been into sports and like NASCAR, but instead you made Birdemic, and I am so down for that instead.
Okay.
I mean,
that's
how else
the way
are we framing it? What else is your pastime?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, your pastime is not making crazy ass independent films.
Know.
What's your pastime? What video games?
Yeah, knitting. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, video games. Okay, Micaela, let's wrap it up. We're almost at 3 hours. So, demons. Bury it for all time or resurrect? Okay, yeah. Like it. This goes in the canon of 80s horror movies, right?
No. It's great.
Yeah.
No, it's really good, and the soundtrack, the special effects, the way they stacked chairs. I mean, how
iconic stacked chair.
I don't know about
chair stacking.
Chairs, but it's I didn't have a lot of notes on it. It was mostly the stacking chairs, I guess, I had a problem with. And the demons look so fucking
good. They're good.
They look so fucking good. I was like, I love the special effects. The fucking
Rosemary,
the woman who was black, who was the demon, the first demon, she was so
she was good. Really good demon. Such a good demon.
Dude.
Yeah. Oh. Glowing eyes, sharp teeth, claws, like totally fucking scary.
And I really did like the
the
scene where the teeth fell out. That was scary. Because I have like a reoccurring nightmare where my teeth fall out. So I was like, no.
It was so good.
So anyway, it was so good. No, this one I will like
resurrect
without a doubt rebury. No, wait, resurrect. I will resurrect it because, like, man, this is great. Like, I'm trying to like 80s and 70s movies, like I was saying, and like. I don't want to hate them. I'm trying to find my patience with them, and this was a really good version.
This is like
of that. I was like, this is
it's
fun.
like
and the soundtrack was dope. It's super punk rock. There was like hella punk rockers, and I could relate.
I just want to. I want to shout out if anyone watches this movie and likes it. The sequel, Demons 2, is really good. And I want to point out that the guy who plays Ripper, the lead punk dude driving around in a car, and the guy who plays Tony, the pimp, both are in Demons 2 as different characters. Yeah.
Oh, shit. That's amazing. I thought that like main punk rock guy was actually like Everyone Loves Raymond or something for a second, and then I was
he's a Guido.
Like,
he's a total Guido.
Looks the same.
And I am Italian American, and I can say that.
Hot
okay.
Though.
All right. So thank you so much. I'm so glad that you enjoyed it.
I loved it. We're coming back at you guys. We're going to give you some more like lists. We know you like it. And I know that this probably wasn't. I mean, like the Secret Seance isn't about the list. It's about one movie. But keep listening to us because we're going to give you so much more stuff to listen to. And yeah. We're definitely doing a zombie.
We're doing a zombie episode soon, and we are creating the ultimate zombie letterbox list of the best zombie movies of all time. So check that out.
That'll be coming this fall during spooky season because we love. It's like, oh my god, I don't even know what we're gonna do for the spooky season. It starts in September for me.
We're gonna be
we'll
great.
Go to October, November.
Yeah.
But oh my gosh, you guys!
And we have a live show coming up on October 14th.
We do. If you're in the Bay Area, we have a live show coming up at least October 14th, and we're gonna be talking to an actual embalming expert. So she can't be called a mortician yet. She's still in training.
Yeah.
But oh my God, she's gonna have so many cool stories to tell us. And then me and Sean are going to be doing a kind of MST 3000 talking over a funny movie. It's going to be so fun. Yeah. And that will be in Oakland.
Yeah. October 14th.
Oakland, California, if you're here.
It's going to be a fucking rad.
It's going to be so much
What's
fun.
the name of the venue?
It's called Uncle Morty's Art Gallery or the Mosswoods Gallery. It's actually legitimately an old ex-mortuary that turned into an art gallery by a bunch of goths. So it's going to be great. If you're in Oakland or the Bay Area, please come check us out. It's gonna be so much fun. And we're trying to kind of come up with something for Sunday that you
Yay! Oh my gosh. Yeah.
But if nothing, I'm working my shit. But if nothing else, please follow us on Spotify, Apple, Google Cast, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Become one of our Patreons because we actually do need money. Like, I don't have a day job. Like, this is my shit. I need to get money to go to Sean, John, Lupe, all these people that do these fucking podcasts with me. Come on, help us out.
Yeah.
Get the bonus content. Get all the extras. Get the free zines, the t-shirt, the jumpsuit. God only knows what you'll get. There's so many.
Maybe one day we'll be able to do a Tucson, Arizona show where you come out here.
Dude, there is a tier on our Patreon where you get to be on.
Oh my God! That would be great. I would love that.
Listen, if you give $100 a month for over a certain amount of months, we will fly you out to be on the podcast.
Hell yeah. That sounds amazing.
Or you could just get some zines and fucking t-shirt. Anyway, follow us online. We have hilarious memes all the time. All the things you want to see on the Instagrams, the TikTok, the YouTube. Follow us. I'm working on getting us on YouTube so you can see our pretty faces.
And until we meet in the virtual space, please stay bloody.